Yo, what's good? It's been on fire here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the most complex but fun schemes to run in college football 25. At this point in the year, I'm less looking for try-hard stuff, and I'm more looking for how do I have fun with the game, how do I create a fun scheme that is yet effective, and I think I found one in the Tennessee playbook. And we're going to focus on the wide slot left weak, right, and right weak, and there's so many good plays in these sets. We're going to start out in the left, and just some of the stuff that I like that catches my eye is going to be, you have like just normal crazy read options, speed options, RPO alert hitches. My audibles in this specific formation, which is probably the weakest of the four, is going to be the slip screen, the dive, the PA power wide pop, and just the normal read option. You have speed options. You'll see why we kind of avoid that in a bit, but this is definitely the weakest formation. But even then, there's a few good plays. I will probably run this the least, but if I want, I can audible and always go to just a normal read option, because that's not going to be in my set of audibles in the other formations. Then we move to the left weak, which you see has an increase of about 3 plays, and just right off the bat, a lot of cool stuff here. Motion wise, inside zone wise, those first 9 plays, not much there. But then we get into some cool stuff like the QB slot option, which is basically going to be a version of a triple option. So it's going to kind of be our normal read option, but then the receiver is actually our pitch guy, and I noticed the pitch works a lot more effective with him, makes it kind of an easier read. You have this RPO read Y flat, which we will definitely be dabbling in. You have a normal read option, you have a shovel option, good for the red zone, regular read option, speed option. So our audibles here are going to be speed option, QB slot option, and then vertical tight end cross, and this RPO read Y flat. So a lot of options. I'll probably go to the QB slot option more than just the speed option, but again, 3rd and 1 situations, I like this option. Wide slot right. This is kind of our trip set, because now we have all 3 receivers on the same side, which opens the door for a lot of cool things. So we have just immediately an RPO alert bubble, which is something we haven't really had. Regular read options. We have a RPO read Y flat, which is going to be one of our bread and butters out of this entire play set. And we have regular speed option. We have a QB slot option as well out of this. So we have RPO alert bubble, QB slot option, verticals, and RPO read Y flat. We're going to be very focused on the option game, but I do try and keep at least one pass. And I like these verticals plays because they have these good outside fades, and it's a wide formation, so those receivers are going to be split out wide, and they can get really wide open. You don't want to press those routes either, because they will fry man coverage. And here we have, again, just a normal formation. A lot of cool stuff that we like here. We have a motion RPO QB power, which is a good play. We have a speed option. We have an RPO read Y flat. This play on the left, very solid. It gives you 2 options. You can hit that tight end out of the backfield, hand it off. You could even keep it with the quarterback, or you can throw the bubble. Shovel options, regular read options. We have shovel option, RPO read Y flat, verticals, tight end cross, and then this RPO QB power. So I like this one a little bit less. My 2 favorites are going to be left weak with these options, and probably the slot right. So again, you can always just run normal plays, regular QB powers, but a lot of cool stuff. You have like an RPO read Y flat, which, I mean, this play, here's an example of it just like working. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the game now. Alrighty guys, so we are hopping into the game now. Going to run the scheme using the Volunteers, and we're going to be facing up against Colorado. This is an important game for me. I do need to win this game to get into my playoffs if I'm not mistaken. So let's focus on getting the dub here. So again, we already preset our audibles, which makes this a lot easier. And let's just come out in some of these formations. I like this white slot right and the left weak. So let's come out in the left weak, and let's just run a simple play here. We're just going to run this QB slot option to begin. Now, one thing you can of course do is go on conservative if you would like. Gonna give it up the gut. Pick up about 7 yards. Now, you don't want to get too QB happy, especially when you have a 95 speed running back. And what QB happy I mean is like keeping it, even there, I didn't have to hand it off. Or I didn't have to hand it off. I probably should have kept it. But just keeping that mix up is going to be solid for us. So here we actually go with the RPO. It looks like he might have honestly ran commit. Our tight end is so gosh darn slow, but get off me, little boy. You pick up 40 yards. This guy is slow as dirt. Is there anybody else that can play here? Let's try you. I want speed on my field. Respectfully. I'm going to go back to the QB slot option here. Look at all that space we have out there. And we fumble. That was poorly ran. I probably should have just handed that off. Just got to get a stop, though. Good tackle there. I apologize for running that QB slot option, though. That way I didn't intend to fumble. That's my fault for sure. But we'll try and correct it. That's a good pass to Will Shepherd on that corner route. That's a good play. That PA fork, I think it's called, right? Or tight flood. I guess that's a different name. That's a really good play, though. Just got to make tackles here in the red zone, try and get the ball back. I think I do got to keep the offense a bit more simple. I want to try and probably stick to the RPOs. I might just go read options. Wow, I wasn't expecting an actual run there. But see if we can get this stop here. We're still in a good position if we can hold them to 3. Nice block shed. 4th and 7. I'm assuming he's going to take his 3 since he already got a stop. So what we'll be able to do, he's going to go for it. Interesting. I'm okay giving that up. We get the stop, and we're in a good position to actually use a lot of clock here. So I'm definitely okay with that. Take that for about 6. I was just slow enough to not be able to do enough on that. And here's a situation where I could pass. Just depends on the defense he's running. Let's just take this out. I'm going to go with some man beaters. He's sitting in like a lot of man coverage. So like a simple curl routes should get open. Just obviously don't throw it to like Travis Hunter's side, right? Travis Hunter's on this side. I might just put RB on a curl here. Had the running back open, but we just go with the man beater there, and that works well for us. RPO read Y flat there. Works well. He's coming out in like a dime rush, which is probably a good formation to stop this. Obviously, definitely openings for us to pass the ball, but this is the good thing about running the ball is we're running it so much that we're definitely kind of leaving him forced to play man coverage, and it's definitely costing him. Nice dot, RPO read Y flat. Oh my god, Travis Hunter came out of nowhere. Why was he out of bounds? And we run that speed option, get into the end zone. So definitely a better drive for us. I played a lot smarter, ran the ball. I didn't like run the stupid pitches. The pitches will be very glitchy. You have to be very careful about them. You really want to toss them earlier. 12 plays, 95 yards in 2 minutes and 55 seconds. We use the clock in a very manageable way. Now he does have 3 timeouts. And he still has about 36 seconds, which is more than enough time, as we know, to score in this football game. But definitely a good bounce back after that first drive. Not sure why he hurdled there. Probably was trying to fair catch, but we will take it nonetheless. Now, got to be careful. He has some very dangerous weapons, so I'm not trying to risk anything at all here. And he's going to go to this touch pass, which is definitely something we want to play conservative about. And, of course, we get a block shed, and then the guy moves up and then blocks me when I'm in position. It's just unfortunate, right? I don't understand how that's getting wide open, my quarter flat. Stupid, complete idiot. Probably honestly go 25 to stop that, but we're going to run this adjustment and it'll definitely cook it. And now my quarter flat doesn't play the quarter flats. He ran the exact same play, and gosh. Apparently we have to literally play like this. It's freaking pathetic. That's such a bad read. I don't even understand how that's close to working. You moved everybody over there. Slot corner was over there. Linebackers were over there. Should not even like be a close thing to working at all. And these kids just snapping like the hell out of the ball. I don't understand. That's not a pick. He's throwing a corner out against a cloud flat, and somehow it's actually like not intercepted. That's a 20. I moved my zone drop to 20 yards, and he's still throwing it, and it's somehow still barely makes that. So the offense is very good. I didn't run it good. I really wish I didn't turn the ball over on that first drive. But nonetheless, you guys saw it work really well in the second drive. You saw flashes on the first drive, 40-yard completion before... Huh? I love this game. Just kidding, I don't. I really dislike it. We have a complete bozo. Wow. That man coverage worked perfect. Not. It's a good pass. Against quarters, comebacks are super effective. Oh my god. My D-line sucks on this team. Like, it's terrible. I don't know if I need to make some subs on the D-line. Maybe I don't have any good players out there because he either has all day to throw or throws into coverage, it's not intercepted, or just runs the ball at will. I don't have any good people out there. James Pierce, you are good, but you're not in this case. This guy stinks. Get off the field. But that's unfortunate. He's going to throw an interception at some point running his stupid offense. These are just the types of kids that you hate to play. Like complete annoying touch pass idiots. And then you give him a possession. We did stop him, so it's like not really the issue, but obviously we had to give up the ball here, so let's go back to our offense though. Now the way he's playing his defense is weird because he's actually not playing them on the line of scrimmage and he's coming out in an even set, so it's like the bubble is here, it's probably open, but for some reason Shiloh has abilities in this game and he like closes the distance crazily fast. And then like the weird thing is that he's pressing the corners. Nice block from my tight end. Not. I love how he played the run, but then that's why you don't run the Y lead read option, because it ends up screwing you. Like, it literally just screwed me. The reason it screwed me is because my tight end blocked a player that wasn't even necessary to block instead of actually blocking his user. He ends up shedding the tight end anyway, so it kind of ended up like hurting me. So run the read option normally. Nice block from my offensive line. That literally should have been a touchdown. It was such bad defense. I don't know how the other guy came off the edge so cleanly. Nice block. Like, oh my god, bro. What a terrible block from my team. Holy crap. This kid actually ran zone. I haven't got a block shed all game, and he just like got one instantly. It's crazy. Good dot, getting the end zone there, man. Another 13-play, 75-yard drive. I didn't make it easy. On that speed option, I definitely had the pitch for. I just got like kind of gun shy just because I fumbled the last time. But that play had a lot of potential. Obviously, it could have been going back to the screens, but it's a good drive. We've had 3 possessions, 1 fumble, which was pretty unlucky, and then our 2 touchdowns. So definitely works. Obviously, this is my first time running it in the game. I practiced it a little bit, but I definitely could use some practice running these schemes, kind of deciding that read flat play worked so well. I needed to go back to that a little bit more, but I need to set my zone drops up depending on what play he's running. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank God I was using the safety. It's a miracle. And he's gonna quit. So I think we made the playoffs. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want more gameplays, please make sure you hit that like. If you want more schemes, you want me to run this again, I definitely can. Again, hit that like, subscribe to the channel down below. It's the best way to show support. And that is gonna do it for me. Let's see if we got in the playoffs. I think we did. Peace, I'm out of here.